Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Okay, enough of the hood.
Sorry. Yeah.
My
Just
hair
getting
was-
cozy. It's still early.
Yeah, we're getting cozy. How's everyone doing? It is 5K Friday. We're all terrified, but we're going to do great. We're going to kill it. We're going to smash it. Currently, Natalie and I, we were talking a little bit before the stream. We are sitting at a wonderful little goose egg. We're at 0 words for the day.
Nothing.
So we are going to try to get 5,000 words between now and the end of today. So send thoughts and prayers. Alyssa's Super Bowl has begun. Hello, Jazz. Welcome. Maria, 6 p.m. for me, so I've already written today, and I also have only about 30 minutes, but I'll join for a bit. Oh, well, thank you for joining. Happy to have you here. All the friends in the chat. Yeah, let's do this thing. Mick, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, we're going to have so much fun. Not the serial killer sweatshirts. No, we were really going for more of just like, delusion and like, I don't know if we're ready for this, but yeah, serial killers work too, I guess.
Yeah.
Hi, T. Yes, Ian, hoodies for all. Hello, Caitlin. Hello, Jess. Hello, Rebecca. Ooh, Ian's already at 1,000. He'll try for 6K. Okay, work.
Go, Ian.
Love that. My boss isn't here today on the perfect day, and we love that.
Love it. I took off of work, but Cody refused to take off of work.
I did not refuse. I was just like, I have like one thing on the schedule, and so it's not, I can pretend that I'm being paid to write 5,000 words today. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so that's my delusion. Because if you can tell by our headlines, Delulu is the Salulu, and we are both delusional on this day. So it's going to be great. Exactly. We're like boxers warming up with their hoodies. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you can see our little like faces down there when the countdown's going, and we were both just like, dun, 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 just rocking them. I mean, it's a catchy tune. What can we say? Say? Natalie, you convinced Caitlin.
Come on, Caitlin, let's do it.
Love that. We love talking our friends into doing delusional things because that's what it's all about. We're just, and even if either of us don't get the 5K in a day, even if we just get close, that's still killer progress.
Yeah,
so there's no way to lose today.
It's great. Even if it's like 1K, 2K, fantastic. Yeah. If we accidentally write 10K, like how great, you know?
Whoa, not to double up on the first 5K Friday. That's crazy. I don't know about all that. Friends in the chat. No, okay, 5K or bust. Alyssa has deemed it so. And so that's what we're gonna have to do. Also, I'm a horrible person because I didn't set up my timer. Also, just while I'm doing that, Natalie, do you want to introduce yourself to the people just in case they don't know you? Because this is your first time on my channel.
Is it?
I think so. No.
First time just you and I, yes.
We did a group stream. I forgot.
Yes,
Listen, it's all right.
That's fine.
The last 15 days have been a blur.
Honestly, November is just like mind wipe. Like I can't think anything straight. Hi everyone, I'm Natalie, and I always introduce myself by saying I can't pick a genre because I like them all. So right now, today, I'm working on my YA fantasy. I'm in the first drafting phase. I am also working on a Regency historical romance, but she is sitting for a while I think about what I've done and what needs to happen.
Think about what you've done.
She needs to sit in the corner for a little bit. So she's taking a break, and I'm working on YA.
We love YA. I'm excited.
Me too.
And if you're coming over here from Natalie's channel, my name is Cody. You're on my YouTube channel as we speak. And I post writing content, and I do a lot of live streams just all the time. So if you like any of those things, also I write thrillers. I'm currently revising my debut mystery thriller, and I'm currently drafting Project Terms and Conditions, which is going to be a paranormal thriller. So if either of those things interest you and you're not already subscribed, then that's kind of cringe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Also, if you're not subscribed to Natalie, that's extra cringe.
Cringe, yeah, obviously.
And you're going to need to be, because we're going to be streaming 3 times today. This is our first stream at 10 a.m. and Central Time, and then 9 a.m. for you, right, Natalie?
Yes, I'm in Mountain Time.
Okay, time zones are hard. But so yeah, and then 2 hours from now, no. Yes.
4
hours at 2 p.m. Central Time. We will be over on
3.
Natalie's channel.
No.
It's 2 p.m. Central. I know that.
This is going so well already. My brain is...
I can only speak for Central Time because that's the one that I currently live in, and I can't figure out time zones. But if you are basing it on Central, 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 6 p.m., and then whatever time zone you're in, do the math from there. But also, they're posted on both of our channels, so it should tell you the correct time we'll be going live in whatever time zone you live in. So, yeah, go check those out, and we'll be here all day. And yeah, because this stream will be me and Natalie. Over on Natalie's channel will be me and Natalie. And then tonight it is me, Natalie, Brielle, and Ari. Yeah. So we have all kinds of friends doing streams today. So it'll be a great time for all. Yeah. Hi, Anna. Welcome.
Hi, Anna.
Many thousands behind. So this is good for me. I've also decided on self-care and skipping the second half of Act 1. You know what? Sometimes you got to just skip the rest of Act 1.
Do what you got to do.
Because it's your book. No one's going to tell you that you can't. You know what I'm saying? Also, I just drank a very large coffee, and I have taken my Concerta today, so I am like so hyped.
Top and ready to go.
I'm like vibrating with excitement right now. Took a random project midweek, and now I'm being delulu and thinking I could write 25 in my original project and another 15 to 20 in a new project.
Do it.
We're all delulu today, obviously. So, you know. Just working for now, but might sneak in some writing. Very nice. Working on the first draft of my fantasy memoir, which follows an author as she tries to uncover the truth about what happened to an exiled knight.
I love it.
I've been watching a lot of your videos, Caitlin, and they are wonderful. If anyone in the chat does not know Caitlin's channel, go watch it. Also, is there still snow there? Because I know you've had a lot of snow recently. So the people want to know. Yeah, I just have I'm good on coffee for at least a few hours.
I don't drink coffee. Hot take.
One stop. Really? Do you drink tea?
No, I drink water.
No sodas. So you don't have any.
I don't drink soda. No, caffeine makes me sleepy, which I heard is a sign of ADHD.
But see, I'm also medicated, so maybe it
cancels out.
Me like a normal person. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows how the world of medicine works? Ooh, Molly's designing a book cover. That's so fun.
For your book or someone else's?
No, I'm guessing it's for. Oh yeah, let us know. Are you a freelance cover designer for other people, or are you just designing one for yourself?
Let us know.
Shameless self plug, Molly. Let the people know where they can contact you for a book cover. Wrote my first 260 words this morning. Love that. Sweet. The snow that Caitlin is receiving is giving me life. I want snow. I love snow. Because I live in the South and we don't get it often. I'm sure people that get snow all the time hate it because it's just a lot. But I love the snow, personally.
I hate snow.
First words of the month. Love. So all that snow we got dunked with melted in the next day. Well, I'm going to be in Colorado at the end of December, so I'm sure we'll see some snow. We'll be visiting Clark's mom there, so that'll be a fun time. It snowed. It was beautiful snow last year. And I love a white Christmas. So, it's for her book. It's a sports romance.
Sports romance. Ooh, girl, what sport? If you say hockey romance, I might die.
Not the hockey romance.
There's so many right now.
Anna is excited for the premise. Surprised by the lack of snow in Kansas right now. Maybe we're not in Kansas anymore.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Listen, because we're ADHD.
It's true. It's true.
Love, love, love. Wish I lived somewhere where it snows.
Where's everybody from? Drop where you're from in the chat, because I feel like we're from all over.
Well, it looks like Ashley's from Texas, and we know that Caitlin's in Colorado.
I'm in New Mexico. Does anyone know?
Yeah, I'm in Tennessee. Waiting for the 10-foot drifts we get that stay for months. Oh, Lord.
Because you're in... Wait, I always get this wrong. You're in Minnesota? Because I always say Maryland, and it's not Maryland. It's Minnesota, I think.
Yeah, I know it's not Maryland.
I think it's Minnesota.
I don't know. And I think Mick is from Cleveland.
Oh yeah, she said Ohio.
Yeah.
I was right. Alyssa is from Minnesota. See, I can remember things sometimes.
Ohio. And we got Ian from Quebec in Canada.
Quebec. Okay, well, you
Oh,
know.
Brazil. That's fun. We got someone in
You don't know snow.
Arizona. We got someone from England living in Oklahoma right now.
I lived in
Molly
England for
from the
many years.
UK.
Oh my
Look at
gosh,
all
I'm
these
in the
people.
UK.
We got folks from all over the world here today. Love
Wow.
that.
Hi, friends.
So happy to have you here. So happy that you found this quirky little boy from Tennessee. You're
Mm-hmm.
hanging out. But yeah, what do you say we jump into a sprint? So the way that we're going to do these first two sprints, the first one here on my channel, and then the next one over on Natalie's channel, because we have such a daunting task ahead of us today, we are going to make these first two sprints 40 minutes. So we're going to do two 40-minute sprints in each of the streams, the first two. The one tonight at 6 p.m. Central Time will be the normal 25-minute sprints because with more people, there's more opportunity to yap. And by then, our brains will be mush probably. So it's fine. We'll do shorter.
My brain is mush now, so.
Oh, well, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell myself.
But in order to allow ourselves to stay in the flow state for longer in these early hours when our brain is as fresh as it's going to be, we were talking about it last night, and we felt that 40 minutes would be the best for that.
Yep.
So, yeah, we're gonna do that first sprint. I hope everyone is ready. We're about to write the first words of the 5K Friday. So if you're excited, drop a star emoji in the chat. The sprint is going to be in the session. If you have any questions for me or Natalie that you want us to answer after this sprint, leave it in the chat and we'll get to it after this 40 minutes. But with all that, happy writing, and we'll see you in 40 minutes.
Happy writing. It's a delusion. Let's go.
All right. First sprint is done. How'd you do?
I got 942 words, so I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Very nice. Very nice. I
I
almost got
know.
700. So that's a bomb start.
We're doing it.
Yeah, I finished a chapter and then I started the next one. And
Same. I finished chapter 3, started chapter 4.
Yeah. I wrote, how many did I need to actually finish that chapter?
You can do it, Cody.
I'm highlighting it, but it's hard to do on this one. Yeah, it literally took me 59 words to finish that chapter.
Nice.
From where I left off last night. And then I wrote, almost 700 words in the next one. So slay. We're about to get some really important information. And so I feel like I did this on purpose. I stopped right before a part that I'm very, very excited about. That way, that's like the first thing I get to write today. And so it'll help me get a head start and be excited about getting some crazy words. But yeah, everyone in the chat, let me know how you guys did.
Yeah, we're doing good.
See. Let me pop. Oh, Jasmine joined. Hey, girl, how you doing? CK, welcome. Hello, Tiara. Let's see. Ian got
30 in here.
5. That's a slay. Let's see. Hello, welcome. Oh, T got 818. Caitlin got 556. Reached 24,456. Very nice. Yeah. Wait.
Ooh, how many? What is in your document? What are you up to now?
Yeah, I'm really close to that. I'm at 24,197. So
I just checked mine. Nobody wants to know mine. It's bad. So we're just gonna move on from that question.
There is no bad. What if you have made progress? Then that's all that matters.
I am at 7,365 words in this draft when I should be double that, but it's fine.
But you quite literally just finished a book that you've been working on for 5 years. So
5 years, yeah.
You kind of have an exception.
Thank you.
The fact that you're even doing a November writing challenge is kind of ridiculous because you just finished a book.
That's fair.
So, be nice to yourself.
Thank you for the hype up.
Yeah, always. Oh, let me change my banner because it's indeed yap time. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. Mick is just here for moral support. Anna caught up on a budget sheet. We love. Rebecca got 920 words. We are all killing it. We're all getting a great start. And we're just getting started. That was only the first sprint of...
That means I'm almost 1/5 of the way done for my day.
That's exactly right. That's a good way to think about it. And if you do that well again, you'll be 2/5 of the way done, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Funk got 200 words and started playing Lego Horizon Adventure. You know what? At least you got words before you did that. 671 started late. Hey, that's a great first start date, so don't even worry about it. Andy joined with 1 minute left and got a whopping 40 words. But
let's go, Andy.
Last night on the stream, Andy was killing it. She got over I think 1,100 words, both sprints, and those were only 30-minute sprints. So you know what? I have no doubts that you will catch right on up through the streams today. Let's see. Michelle got 564 with 25 minutes left. That's great progress. Let's see. Jessica just got here. Going to be working on plotting and starting a new short story, Hallmark romance. Ooh, I love Hallmark. It is the season for that as well.
It is. 'Tis the season.
I have already. So there was. I don't know. It's not a Hallmark movie, but there's a movie that kind of gave me the same vibe as a Hallmark movie, just not Christmas. Have you seen, what is it called? It was something in the purple crayon.
Oh, Harold in the Purple Crayon?
Yeah. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen it. I read the book because it's a kid's book, right?
Yeah.
I read it a bunch as a kid, and then I saw the preview, and I was like, that's not the plot of that book. And I was like, I don't want to see that.
It was so cute. And it was just a very warm, fuzzy, feel-good movie. And I highly recommend it. If you just need a good, funny, feel good, it's not the most cinematic thing you'll ever see in your life, but just if you enjoy happy magic stories and stuff like that, kind of like where everything just works out with a happy ending. It's a wonderful movie. I just watched it randomly one night because I was like, I don't got nothing to do. Let's watch a movie.
I love
And I
it.
found that, and it was great. Managed 683, but I need caffeine. Felt that. I've already had my caffeine boost for the day. I'm sure I'll have another one at some point today. Unless it's just out here working.
Water. Everyone drink
Yeah,
water.
I have my water right here, so don't you worry.
Everyone hydrate.
40 words in 1 minute.
Alyssa, you can talk twice that fast.
It's giving speed. It's just a sentence. That's so funny. Y'all are funny. Oh, Taylor's going to be editing her entire book today somehow. So that's
yes, Taylor.
Venture Beyond, or is this Venture Below?
Venture Below is the first one. I have it. Where is it? Oh, it's in the other room. I'm reading it right now, Taylor.
I have been following it. So your journey on your vlogs. So I have all the faith in you. Delusional behavior as usual. We love to see it. We're all delusional today, and we love that. We love that. Yeah, Venture Beyond is the one. Okay.
Yes.
Because I know about Venture Below, and I need to read this because once I make it past November, obviously I'm going to be like taking notes and stuff on another book that I'm working on. But my main goal is just to like do some good reading. So maybe I'll pick up some Venture Below just so I can be ready for when book 2 comes out.
Taylor, I got to tell you, I'll tell you this in person, but I started reading it. I am probably a third of the way through. You don't let anyone take a breath. Like, this is such a fast-paced book. Like, every single page, you're like, oh, major plot point. Like, I have not had time to breathe in reading this book. It's good.
I love books like that because I mean obviously I read thrillers, and like I love like a short dose that just like gives you just enough to be like, wait, I need to know what happens next.
Yep. And cliffhangers on every single chapter. It's great.
Love. Well, this sounds you sold me. So I will be.
Everyone go buy Taylor's book.
Everyone go buy Taylor's book. And I don't know, Taylor, do you already have Venture? Hold on, I'm gonna mess it up again. Venture Beyond, is it already out for pre-order? Like, can people pre-order the book?
I don't know if you can pre-order it, but it's coming out in January. I do know that.
Okay. January. That's like very soon. So, girl, I hope you slay. I know you will. Yes, I have zero chill. Well, it just works out that we have all of these streams today for you to get all of the productive work done for book 2 in the series. Love that. Tiara is working on a video essay during these sprints because we can't stop starting new projects. Haven't written an essay since college, so we'll see how this goes. Hey, we love all the projects. My characters are always taking a deep breath. Listen.
Sometimes you need that too. Depends on the book.
Yeah. My characters, especially in this first draft, because it's very bare bones, I'm literally just getting like the action, the reaction, and then the little nugget that makes you want to go to the next chapter. That's really all I'm trying to lock down in this first draft. And so right now, these poor characters, Andrew is going through it, but it's only going to get worse from here. So I hate to tell him that, but it is. But what can you do?
Thrillers.
I love a thriller. But see, okay, let's talk about it. Because one of my favorite things, the thing that draws me to this genre, is not necessarily the aspect of I don't enjoy reading about horrible things happening to people, but what I do enjoy is seeing how an everyday person reacts to these extraordinary conditions that they are put under, like ordinary people under extraordinary circumstances. Like, I love that whole just like the whole psyche of it, like how like as I wonder if I was going through this same situation. I'm just a normal dude from Tennessee, got a day job, working 9 to 5. I'm just a very ordinary person, and I wonder, it makes me think, like, how would I react in these certain situations? Like, would I? Because I mean, but honestly, if it was me, especially with this paranormal thriller that I'm doing, I would have been out of there on day one.
Oh, same.
I don't know how I would have like been able to afford it, but if that's the case, then you don't have a book. If they leave, then whatever. So there are circumstances that are like, they have thought about leaving, but there are circumstances that are preventing them from doing that because I made them up, and
Right.
so it's just fun to play with that.
Yeah, I
What
mean
is
that's
your
like the same exact reason that I love like books in general is I love
yeah
seeing like you take a person, whether that person is something like you or nothing like you, and putting them in these crazy situations and just seeing how they react. Like that's the
yeah,
fun part, you know?
and I
Like
think that's
especially I like it in fantasy because like you can make up the craziest situation and it's similar with like paranormal, wow. Because you could just make up the craziest things and see what these people are gonna do.
yeah.
I love it.
And I think that's also why I love a good villain backstory because
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what happened to you to make
Exactly.
you feel like what you're doing is the best possible solution?
Yep.
Because like me as on the outside looking in, I'm like, there was a better way you could have handled that. But if you when you've gone through certain things or through so much, those we are in what's the word? I feel like we as like me as a person is a conglomeration of all of my past experiences
Oh yeah. Yeah.
built on top of each other. And
Mhm.
so when get to read a really fun villain, I love diving into their backstory to figure out what happened to them that made them the way they are. Because it's like the whole thing with Wicked is wickedness born or is it thrust upon us?
Mhm.
And I
Not
love
the
it.
Wicked reference.
Listen, I'm a theater gay, so I can't help it.
I'm a theater straight, so I get you.
Which that movie comes out what next Friday? Question mark.
On Thanksgiving, I think. Is Thanksgiving next week?
No,
Jesus
Thanksgiving is 2 weeks
Christ.
from now, but I think it
Okay.
comes out next Friday, right?
I just had a heart attack.
Wicked movie release date.
It's the same day that Moana 2 comes out, everyone.
Yeah, it's
So
November 22nd. So a week from today, the world will be graced with Wicked. And
I'm
I'm
not gonna go see
so
Wicked,
hyped.
but I am gonna go see Moana.
See, I do want Moana 2 as well. Because Moana 1 is it's
So
just
good.
Lin-Manuel Miranda. I love his
Love him.
music so much. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
that Hamilton, Bring It On, the musical, like
Mm-hmm.
all of it is so In the Heights.
Love In the
What
Heights.
else
It's one
did
of my
he
favorite
do?
musicals.
Um, is that the one he just recently did? Was In the Heights, like the movie version?
No. Oh, the movie, yeah. And then he directed the movie version of Tick Tick Boom.
Oh, he did with Andrew Garfield, right?
Yeah,
That was great. That was wonderful.
great movie. All right, theater rant over. Do you guys have questions for us?
Yeah, right. I'm going through the chat now, and I'm just like, doo-doo-doo. Oh, okay. Venture Beyond is not on pre-order yet, but soon. January 18th is the release date. That's so exciting. Let's see. I'd be out here praying my butt off if I was in a paranormal anything. Felt that. I would immediately be like, can someone please come do a seance and like sage my house? Like, I'd be that person.
I feel like I would just walk around the house and be like, listen, ghost, or whatever is in here.
Right.
You and me, we can be friends. We
Yeah.
can move alongside each other, or we can be problems for each other. And only one of these is going to work out well for you.
Yeah.
So.
But you were here first. So respectfully, if you got a problem with me, I'll leave. Like, it's not that big a deal. Like, I can find somewhere else to live. I'm not tied, I'm not emotionally invested in this house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's the new
I heard about it. I saw someone post about it on Facebook, but I haven't seen it. Oh,
I have heard a little bit.
West Side Story was excellent. I can't think of her name, but the one that played was it Maria? The woman that played her was also the love interest in the Prom movie. Oh, I can't think of her name.
I can't think of her name either.
Apparently, our musical theater rant was not over.
Ariana Dubois?
Oh, that's that. Yes.
That's her? Yes.
That's her. Yeah, she's fantastic. Love her.
Hold up. Look at Alyssa's comment. Your
someone.
back door was wide open when you got home last night?
What?
Girl? Time to move.
I missed Caitlin's question. Is it the one that you reposted?
Maybe.
Because I do see this question. So we can go with this.
Yeah.
What's a phrase or word that you find yourself overusing as you write? I have a lot, but main one for me is protestation. Okay. Editing me is going to need a thesaurus. Let me think. Um,
People say things sharply all the time for me. He said sharply,
yeah.
which is an issue, but I'll worry about that later.
I feel like for me, my characters smile too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm always talking about a smile stretching across someone's face or a grin, breaking out or whatever. So I feel like my characters smile a lot, which they shouldn't because
They shouldn't be happy.
yeah. But
I also like describe things with eyes too much. Like that's like
yeah.
the main thing I notice when I'm like talking to
First
people.
draft me loves the pronoun.
Everything is about eyes and
I, me,
yeah.
we, she, he, they, wimp. But it is what it is. I can make it better later.
Oh
But
no,
I
I
feel like
mean
that is my
eyes.
crutch.
Eyes.
Oh yeah. What is your okay? So what is your go-to descriptor when you're describing a character? My crutch is like I feel like everyone else's eyes and hair, and so
Yeah.
in recent times I have found myself trying to notice other things, whether it be like a scent that they have, or for example, one of my characters has a slew of piercings around her ear that I notice. So I try to always find one thing outside of clothes, eyes, and hair that
Mhm.
makes the character feel more real. What do you find you like to describe with your characters?
I feel like I always describe like a facial expression, if that makes sense. So
Mm-hmm.
like if somebody is like constantly smirking, that's something that I usually will describe, or like whatever face it is that they're giving when you meet them, I feel like that's the first thing my character notices. And usually I try to make it something that's like indicative of their personality.
Uh-huh.
Is that good writing or bad writing? Who's to say? But that's what I do.
It's writing,
It's writing.
and that's all that matters.
It's
You know?
fair. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also bad about gaze and like my eyes darting around the room. So, but again, that's a problem for editing Cody. And
Yep.
because first draft Cody's just trying to get the story on the page.
My dog is crying at the door, so please hold. I have to let him in.
Okay. I'll entertain the chat. Scrunch their eyebrows. Yep. My character has a weird obsession with soup, always comparing everything to soup. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Is it good soup?
It's good soup.
That's the tea. That is the tea. Come right with tea. I'm always describing their actions like someone's always doing something. People don't just talk in my book. Yeah, I do find that sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I'll get through like a 1,000 words, and I'm like, did anyone speak during that time, or was it all just like
I'm the
inflection?
complete opposite. I do way too much dialogue, and I'm very aware of that. Sometimes I'll go like literal a page without doing any dialogue tags, and I'm like, do they know who's talking? I do, but they don't. It's
Yeah,
on me. I do that all the time.
yeah. It's first drafts have no rules. The only
Exactly.
rule is just to get the story on the page.
Yep.
You got to
Love
make
it.
it exist before you can make it better. So I try not to get caught up in any like repetitive phrasing and stuff like that in the first draft. Once I get to about like the third draft, then I'm like, okay, please, beta readers or critique partners, point out any repetitive phrasing, because at that point, if I haven't caught it, I'm not going to. I'm like blind to it
Yeah.
because I've been staring at it for so long that I just go blind to all the things.
Word blind.
Yeah. So wild to me as a face blind person, I never do facial expression. See, I don't know if I'm really. Is it aphantasia? Is that the one where you can like see things in your brain really well?
Maybe I think so. That's like where you like
So
see colors in association with people, right? That's I
I
think.
think maybe. I could be wrong. But basically, for me, I can see what I want to say in my head. Like I can picture the living room, but the images, I feel like with my like neurodivergent brain, the images move too quickly for me to be able to actually put them into words. And so by the time I actually am just trying to describe it, the picture has like moved on to something else, and the I'm like, wait. And so that's kind of like my issue. I had struggled to describe settings because I can see it, but by the time I actually want to, like, I'm thinking about words to describe it, the image is gone.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
CK
applications
clarified.
where you can't do images in the brain. Okay, So I am the opposite of that. I can see it perfectly fine. Like if I'm reading a book, I can like close my eyes and imagine, like if it says I'm in a forest, I can see a forest in my brain and like walk through a forest. But once a certain part of that forest is out of frame, it's gone.
It's gone.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe that's just how my crazy brain. I see things like every time I'm writing a scene, I see it as like an episode on like Netflix,
Yep.
limited series on Netflix, or like a
Same.
TV show or a movie. And once it goes out of the frame of the camera, my brain has a hard time picturing it.
Love it. I love it.
Okay. All I see are images in my brain. Same. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. Oh, another question. What came first for you in conceiving your story? Plotline, scene, character, or maybe a setting?
For this book, honestly, it's different for every single book for me, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But for this one, for my YA fantasy, I just had a thought pop into my brain, which was Anastasia, like the movie Romanov, meets Shakespearean tragedy. And that's not necessarily how it's turned out, but that was like just the random thought that popped into my brain.
Mm-hmm.
And from there was like, okay, well, what does that look like? And I knew I wanted it to be YA because I like YA fantasy better than I like adult fantasy for some reason. Don't know why.
Yeah.
So it's I went from there. I guess the first character that came was a character of like the Anastasia character because that's the plot of the movie.
Inspiration, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
What about you?
The first thing that came to me with this, so what I guess sparked this entire idea, I know the exact moment that this idea sparked and then just kind of spiraled into what it is now. But I was laying in the bed and I was like scrolling through something, and I think I was going to like a social media app, and they were like, we've updated our terms or whatever, and like you had to like click a little checkbox and accept it. And then as I did that, and then I was like, I didn't actually like read that. So like they could have literally put anything in there. Like I could have just given them permission to like access my camera anytime they want to. I don't know. And like it was that kind of like thought of, well, what could someone put in there to ruin someone's life or do something? And then I was like, wait, and then I kind of just like spiraled, and then we ended up with Project Terms and Conditions. That's how it got its project name. And it's funny now because in the actual fleshed out outline of it all, the actual terms and conditions part of it all doesn't really apply anymore. But you know, with revision, maybe it'll come back. But because I'm still kind of toying with that idea. But for right now, terms and conditions aren't really there.
Yeah.
But I have an idea of how to implement it. But also, I have to get to that scene to see if it still works once I actually get to writing to it, based on everything else that's happened. But yeah, that's the first thing that sparked, and then I knew the twist immediately after as well. And so, because usually with all of my stories, the first thing that I know is the twist at the end, and then I kind of like build it backwards from there. But I know that I'm like in the minority with that because Alyssa told me that was crazy behavior to know the twist first, and I was like, I don't know, that's just how my brain works.
I usually know the midpoint like right away. Like I have an idea of like what the plot's going to be, and then I'm going to go, here's the midpoint, here's like when everything like hits ahead. And then I never really know how it ends until I've like actually plotted the whole thing out and thought about it.
Yeah. Here's another question. We'll answer this one and then we'll jump into our next sprint. How did you choose your POV/tense to write in, or did it just come intuitively?
I almost always write in first person because it's easier for me. I think writing in third person is incredibly difficult for me, not for everybody. So I always write in first person. But then like what tense? I kind of just start writing and see which tense it's in.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
No, it makes total sense. For me, I am also a first person.
Yes, you are.
But whenever I actually wrote the first draft of GWC, I wrote it in third person because that was my first time writing a book ever. And so the first draft of that read almost like a very, very detailed outline. And I did it because I wanted to know what all of these characters are doing, because it follows 5/6 characters, because one of them you follow in like flashbacks. But I needed to know what they were all doing, so I knew if the way everything works out is possible based on where they all were located. But I have since rewritten it in first person present tense, and then the one that I'm currently drafting is also in first person present tense. So that's just what feels natural to me. I feel like with first person present, I can really dive into the whole psychological part of thrillers and dive into the minds of these characters, of what they're thinking as all of these things are unfolding.
Yeah.
So that just feels like the most natural way to do that for me, and the easiest way to do that for me. But I feel like every book's different. I feel like every book is gonna tell me what tense it would work best in.
Yeah. Yeah. Every book is different. That's the moral of the story. I feel like as soon as you're like, oh no, I figured out how to write a book, you read the next one and you're like, this was nothing like writing the last book.
Yeah. And I also find that I enjoy reading first person more than I enjoy reading third person.
See, that's not true for me. I don't mind either, but
yeah, I mean, I don't dislike third person, but for me, just personally, because I'm actually reading a book in third person right now. It's Mr. Magic by Kirsten White. It's very interesting so far, and it's very creepy. Like, the chapters are like a nursery rhyme, and so like you have like chapter 1, chapter 2, and then instead of chapter 3, it's buckle my shoe. So like 1, 2, buckle my shoe, and then it's 3, 4, lock the door, and so it's very fun. But it is in third person.
Such a good structure,
right? Like, I've never seen a book do that before, and I love it.
That's terrifying.
Very creepy, because I mean the cover of it is like a old-fashioned TV that has like blood coming out of it, but it's like against a very like bright pink background, and so like that's what caught my attention at first. And then like the TV screen is like the old-fashioned like rainbow, like we'll be back or stand by. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Little color blocking, but yeah, it's in third person, and I'm enjoying it. But I do prefer to read first person. That's just my preference.
Yeah.
But yeah, great questions, everyone. Those were great.
Oh.
Let's do another 40 minutes, shall we?
Ooh. Okay, let's see if I can meet and or beat the words that I did in the last sprint.
Yeah, that's going to be my goal, is to meet it or beat it.
Meet it or beat it.
So I need at least 689 words in this next sprint, but I believe I can do that.
I need 942. I less believe that I can do that.
No,
but Delulu is the Salulu.
Delulu is the Salulu. You believe that you can do it. Okay?
Let's do it.
All right, everybody. 40 minutes are on the clock. Happy writing, revising, whatever you will be doing during this 40 minutes, and we'll see you soon. Happy writing.
Ooh,
How'd you do?
I think really good, but let's check.
Let's see. Yeah, I did better than I did that last round. I got 800 this go round.
I did better too. I got 994.
Ooh, so you're basically like 2,000 words in. Like you're 2/5
Yeah.
almost.
I've written 1,936 words today.
Amen. Yeah, I've written
I'm doing it.
1,421. So, and I'm like, let me do math real quick. I'm 71 words away from breaking 25,000.
Hey, that's
Which is-
halfway. And today's halfway day, so.
It is halfway day. So we're going to be on track for 50,000 by the end of the month. So that's exciting.
That's freaking fantastic.
Let's see. Dang, CK got 1,403.
You type fast.
Crazy. Is that for like the whole stream or just like that one sprint? T got 16. Literally the
Perfection.
The perfect number for the 50K challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. Oh, okay. I'm glad that my timer sound never scares you. That is great.
Little chime.
Yeah, a little ding 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 ding. We love. Ian got 700 that round. Only 700. Like you say that like that's
still
a small amount of numbers. See, look, there goes Andy.
Oh my gosh.
1,500
Andy.
in 40 minutes. That is fantastic progress.
Some of y'all can type real fast.
Yeah. I mean, are we still talking about the clove rolls? Because I have been kind of craving like a spiced something ever since we had that conversation last night on the stream. So
when you mentioned it last night on the stream, I was like, it's not the same thing. But my brain was like, I could really go for like a pumpkin bagel.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a spiced baked good, you know? So
good stuff.
It sounds delicious. Got 1070, very nice. 779. Ooh, you crossed the 25,000 word mark. Congratulations. Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Victoria. It's the 15th already. How did we get here?
It feels like I blinked and life just happened around me.
Exactly. Oh yeah, just that sprint. They got the 1,500 words. That's amazing.
CK, you wild.
But congratulations. 912 still going strong. Very nice, Rebecca. Caitlin got 953. They're writing a nice slow scene. So that was me last night. Last night I was writing a nice slow scene where my main character was like exhausted, and I was just like, da, 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 I'm so tired, meh, wah, whining through my character. And so last night definitely went slow. But this is this last sprint, I think the reason that I ended up surpassing what I did last time is this one was very dialogue heavy. Because the main character has finally given in and put logic aside, and he's like, okay, maybe there actually is a ghost, and I need to go and talk to somebody about this. And he, like, the whole time in his inner monologue, he's like, I know that I'm about to sound absolutely insane, but the person that he's talking to doesn't seem shocked by his questions. They seem to kind of like be like, interesting. Like this might have not been the first time this happened. And so it's just been fun to kind of play with the dialogue with that. And so, yeah, that's mostly what I wrote was
That's
dialogue.
so exciting.
Yeah. I love a good dialogue heavy moment. Like I just started this chapter on this stream and it's already almost got 1,400 words in it. Editing a video, almost done. Oh my gosh, 31,000 total right now. That's amazing. I don't know what your goal is, but you're killing it, whatever it is. Oh, Andy broke 20K. Slay. Yay. Love that. Maybe you'll break 25K if you keep streaming with us. You never know. Life is crazy.
5K Friday, everyone.
AJ hopped on late but did write words, and that's great. That's wonderful.
That's the goal.
Thank you so much, Taylor. Very exciting. We're crossing the halfway mark, and which is great because I'm on chapter 20, and there are 39 chapters, so basically 40 chapters. So that's about the halfway mark. So we're on pace. We're on par.
Sweet.
But I know that some of these, like for example, this chapter, there's still a lot of conversation that needs to happen, and so she's going to be chunky. There's going to be a chunky chapter that I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
which is great.
I'm in a chunky chapter too. This will probably be broken into 2 chapters, but it's fine.
That's a problem for future Natalie.
Future Natalie's problem.
Taylor got through 2.5 chapters. Very exciting. How many chapters are in your book? Just curious, like just so we can see. And also, were those 2.5 chapters like, are you starting from the beginning, or are you like somewhere in the middle? Let us know. I'm nosy. Yasmin got 178. Okay, did start the scene by chatting about these said rolls. They sound delicious. I need it. CK broke 63K, but they started at like 36K. Hey, that's still what? Almost 30,000 words added? So, 27? Is that how math works?
That's how math works.
Okay, slay. 36K to be clear. Okay.
36 words. Can you imagine?
Okay, yeah. Could you imagine? That'd be so funny. Their goal is 50,000. So you're almost there.
You're killing it.
Right? We still have a whole like 2 weeks. 39 chapters, twins. And are you starting from the beginning? Or are you kind of like somewhere in the middle? Okay, CK has written 27,000.2 words.
Wild. Good job.
November. That's awesome. Yeah, I literally had like 2K of these words, I guess, written technically in October, but I just add them to the total.
It counts.
Oh, plus prologue and epilogue, so it's 41 chapters. Very nice. Okay. Need about 3K more to hit my 50K goal. Oh, you're so close. You might get that today. You never know. Starting from the top. All right. Well, sending you all the good vibes.
Now we're here.
Yeah.
That's not how that goes.
Started from, yeah, exactly. But that is going to wrap up stream number 1 of the day. So we made it through 1 stream. Congrats to all. I hope it looks like all of us made excellent progress. Yeah. So for the next stream, it will be happening at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. It is already posted over on Natalie's channel. Her channel name is literally in the title of the stream. So just click it and it'll take you to her channel. And then you can click notify on there. So you'll be notified as soon as we click the live button on Natalie's stream.
Yeah, it'll be my first time hosting a stream. So see if it goes terribly or not. We'll see.
Well, I'm happy to assist in any way that I can because clearly I stream too much. So, it's great. But yeah, join us over there in a couple hours on Natalie's channel. We hope to see you all there. And if you make some great progress during this little break, can't wait to hear how it's going. I'm hoping to actually write some more during these next 2 hours just to get a little extra head start because why not? I'm feeling motivated with this scene. It's a fun scene, so we'll see what happens. But
try and hit. Let's see.
Yeah, let's settle for a little mid goal.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm almost at 2,000. I'm gonna try and do. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2,500, and then I'll take a little break. Read some of Taylor's book.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna research Taylor's first book to see where all I can buy it. So, but yeah. Have a wonderful couple hours, and we'll see you in a bit.
Yay!
For the next little stream.